It was abundantly clear, and the witness stated unequivocally that there is no evidence in his possession or his knowledge that Joe Biden ever discussed business with Hunter Biden. Joe Biden ever did anything on behalf of Hunter Biden's business interests or otherwise, never changed official policy in any way, shape, or form. And in fact, the only evidence that we have is to the contrary.
New York Congressman Dan Goldman making official what many of us already knew. The Republicans' much-hyped Hunter Biden witness was a circus tent without a circus. And it turns out the GOP's star witness actually cleared Biden of any wrongdoing. Goldman was in attendance for testimony from Devon Archer, Hunter Biden's business partner, who House Oversight Chair James Comer claimed finally had the goods. That didn't quite work out. In sworn testimony, Archer stated that he never heard about Joe Biden talking any business with his son Hunter. He also confirmed that he never saw or heard of Biden asking for any bribes from anybody. That didn't sit well with Republican Congressman Andy Biggs, who's really been all in on this Biden conspiracy. Here's Biggs beating a hasty retreat from the Capitol after Devon finished testifying.
Can you talk about the bribe at all? The $5 million bribe? And
he didn't know anything about it.
He didn't know anything about that?
No, in 23, he didn't know anything about that.
Do you think today's testimony made it more likely that the president should be impeached?
I think we should do an impeachment inquiry. It's a different animal, but everybody's doing it.
Thank you.
Let's really stop and process that. A reporter directly asked Biggs if Devon Archer, the GOP's big smoking gun witness, provided any information about Biden's alleged bribery. And Biggs has to admit that, quote, he didn't know anything about that. But Biggs wasn't the only Republican caught with his pants down. The usually very chatty Jim Jordan suddenly found himself tongue-tied after leaving the hearing.
Anything you can share with us?
Very productive, and we'll like to talk with the chairman, and then very productive.
Did Devon implicate the president?
Did the speakerphone conversations come up?
We should talk with us sometime today.
Now, when is the last time you saw Jim Jordan avoid a camera? When the Republican Party's loudest loudmouths are suddenly shockingly quiet, that's when you know they've really stepped in it. So hey, are you guys glad that Congress has been spending millions of your taxpayer dollars on this disaster? Because at this point, even the GOP's star witnesses want to get off Mr. Bowen's wild ride. So do voters. The GOP's Hunter Biden media strategy is going so poorly that even senior Republicans are now urging the party to ignore the issue when they head home for the August recess. That really sounds like a winning strategy. But as much as Republicans may want to focus on the economy, they can't, because under Joe Biden, we're experiencing some of the strongest economic surges in modern history. And it turns out beating up on a recovering addict isn't as endearing to people in the heartland as Republicans thought. That leaves the GOP in a bind, because the only alternative is talking about wokeness. And believe me, Republicans can see how well that's working for Ron DeSantis, whose campaign is currently on fire somewhere over Jacksonville. Republicans will keep pushing their Hunter Biden conspiracies because in the end, that's really all they have. Unfortunately for them, the super scary Biden bribery conspiracy is unraveling before our eyes. And if you want even more depression, check out this video about the GOP's war on Social Security.
In order for us to tame the tiger, we're going to have to take a serious look at the overall entitlement state that we have.
Remember to check out my new solo YouTube channel, The Third Degree with Max Burns, and as always, leave a comment below so you can let me know what I should cover next.